Hello, mamas, and welcome to today's lower body workout. We're going to start off with the 90-90s. So come into your seated position, and we're going to start with our legs in our 90-90. So remember just to check in first with the front leg, usually a little bit easier to see the ankle is in line with the knee, and the knee is in line with the hip. Then try and bring both your sits bones so they're facing forwards. And then back leg, same thing. We're trying to see if we can get into a 90-degree shift the shoulders forward so they're in line with the legs. And if that's okay, what we're going to do is we're going to see if you can lift the back leg, keep it flexed as much as you can. You can see even I'm slightly leaning forwards to get that lift. But ideally what we're doing is we're getting the glute to do all of that work. Should burn a little. See if you can hold for a little bit more. Lift that heel as high as you can. Nice, bringing it down, good stuff. From there, we're going to take the sternum, so it's gonna come over the shin. So fingertips in front, walk your hands forwards, trying to come down for a fold. Good stuff. And then it's more important that you're coming down with a nice flat back than just trying to touch the floor with whatever you can. We're gonna tuck the chin, round the spine to come out so that we're getting our spine in two different modes. In two different ranges of motion, flexion and extension. So now we're going to turn and try and get the sternum towards the knee. Inhale, coming down. Nice flat back. Feel that in the front glute, or maybe you feel it in the back glute or the back stretching. Exhale, round. And then we're going to turn and fold the body over so that you are trying to touch the floor facing the thigh this time. As low as you can go. There is a ceramic step in front of my head, so I'm not going to go any lower. Tuck it around to come back out. Beautiful stuff. We're going to take it over, keep the legs wide, try and drop into your 90 on the other side. Just check back in that you're in that nice position as best as possible. It's okay if both sit bones don't touch the floor. That's why you're here trying to do what you're doing. And then from there, we are going to see if we can then lift that back heel as much as you possibly can. Trying not to lean forwards too much. Maybe I'm not being the best example. But we're trying to do this nice passive strength, passive range with the back glute. It burns. Try and keep it as high as you can. Good stuff. And then back down. Nice. Okay, for our folds, we are going to lower sternum towards shin first. Nice flat back. Stay there for as long as you can. And then we're going to tuck the chin. Try and ram through the spine to come up. Then we're going to go sternum. We're going to go knee. So we're going to go left over the sternum. Nice flat back. Or as low as you can go. And then tuck it round. Come back up. Good. And then last one is going to be our thigh. So twisting the body as much as you can. Nice flat back. And then tuck and round to come up. Beautiful. Okay. We are going to start off today with our side lunges. So remember, when you have the side lunge, you can use a chair to help you out. You go to your own depth. Today we're going to do a little bit of a complex. So take the first round as a warm-up. You can use the chair if you need to. We are coming down for our side lunge. I'm gonna do what we call a Cossack squat. So I'm gonna try and come down as low as I can to the floor. Then from there, you're gonna turn to your bent knee. So I'm gonna turn towards my bent knee, and then I'm gonna bring my knee down onto the ground. I'm gonna come up into a lunge position, press straight up. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna go to my left. Turn both feet, go down into that lunge. I'm gonna lean forwards, and then I'm gonna end up in my Cossack on the other side, okay? So if you're using the chair and you can't get this low, you're gonna hold on to your chair, you're gonna extend out, you're gonna take your hands off the chair, turn, be in your lunge position, try and come down, trying to come back up, turn around, try and come down, lunge, come back up, hold on to your chair, stand back up. So we're just trying to get the range of motion. Then we go in the opposite direction. So I just started off with my right. Now I'm gonna switch back to my left, which is the one I just came up from. It's going down to your left side, turning. I'm gonna try and get to my lunge position. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna turn around, rotate to my right side. Go down for my lunge, turn back to the Cossack. Okay, let's try. You just keep going. We're gonna try and get a couple on either side. So we're working with strength, but also passive range. What did I just do? So then I'm gonna come back to that right side. Gonna turn, go to my lunge. We're gonna stand up. Gonna rotate over to my left. Wait, good balance. Go down for my lunge. Gonna lean forwards, turn round for my deep side lunge, my Cossack squat. Okay, let's get one more in that direction. So I'm gonna go down for my left, flex that foot, turn it round for my lunge. Good, coming back up, go round, go down, lungy, go down, boom. We did a good job. Okay. Popping onto the floor, lying on your back. We are going to do our single leg glute bridges with our little knee crunch that comes in. So maybe we don't have great stabilization with the single leg glute bridge. What we can do is have either a toe on the floor and come up, feel supported. If you don't feel like you can bring the knee in, no stress at all, okay? You just try and stay supported. Maybe you just try and take one leg off. If that also doesn't happen, totally fine. Just keep the weight in that stabilizing leg, and that stabilizing meaning the leg we're trying to work, and then the supporting leg is in front of you. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to lift up. We're going to drive our knee, we are going to lift up with one leg, drive up. We're going to drive the knee in, extend it out, bring it back in, come down, swap sides. Ready? Off we go. I am driving up. I'm gonna bring my knee in, draw my belly in, extend my leg out as much as I can, keeping my hips up, bring it back in, curl down, swapping sides. Exhale, drive up. Bring the knee in, extend the leg out, bring the knee back in, curl the spine to come down, swapping sides. Exhale, knee goes in, extend out, bring it in, curl the spine to come down, swapping sides, drive up. Exhale, extend, bring it in, extend it out, bring it back in, curl the spine, swap. Exhale it up. We've got pelvic floor, core, all engaged, curl down, swap. Exhale, drive up, extend in, extend out, bring it back in, curl the spine, swap. Drive up, bring it in, extend out, bring it in, and curl, rest. Good stuff. Okay, into our squat. So standing back up, hands are gonna go behind the head. So we have two options. You can come down as far as you can for your squat. Now, when you come up, what we're gonna try to do is tap the foot, come back down, tap the foot, okay? That's option number one. Option number two, if mobility isn't great, I want you to just come against a wall. You're going to slide down. So it's like you're doing a wall sit. You slide back up, tap, tap. Slide down as low as you can go, slide down a wall. Okay, are you ready? Off we go. Squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap. A little faster. Squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap. Good. Couple more. Good. One more. Last one. And rest. Good stuff. Okay. We're going to do a split. So this one, if you have a block or something to that effect that you can sit on to elevate your hips a little, sometimes this can be a little bit easier. To make this more challenging, put your back against a wall, because then you won't have the ability to lean back. Otherwise, what we're doing is we're gonna do a leg extension. We're going to flex our knee, so squeeze the quad. We're gonna lift our leg up and over to the center. Keep that quad squeezed, lift the pelvic floor, and then bring it out and back, okay? But you can see that when I'm doing this, to make it easier for my core and for my leg, I tuck my pelvis and I lean back slightly. So I'm lifting my leg up, bringing it over and forwards, lifting it up, bringing it out again, okay? So, and then leg flexibility is just you. We're gonna do 4 on each leg. And what you're trying to do is do it as slow and controlled as possible. All right, and so I'm gonna squeeze my quad. Gonna lift my leg up, bring it up and in, and then bringing it up and around. If you want a real challenge, place a water bottle there and you have to go up and over the water bottle, all right? If you can't get this far, you can also just work with being a little bit closer, lifting up, bringing it in, lifting it up, bringing it in, okay? Otherwise, we're straddling. Are you ready? Other side, off we go. Up, and I'm trying to point my toes because I just feel like there's more tension. Exhale. As much tension as possible. Woo! Feeling it in the bum. Oh my God, all the faces. Woo! One more each leg. Woo! Okay. Bring the knees in. Back to our Cossacks. Are you ready? Off we go. Side lunge. I'm gonna take it to my left this time first. Coming down, nice and controlled. Turn it over, good balance. Back up for your lunge. Across. Lunge down to your side lunge. Ooh. Bring it up. Take it back. Right side. Ooh, to my lunge. Standing it up. Turning it round. Coming down. Ooh, to my Cossack. Right. And up. Woo, back down. Same side. Turning it over. To my lunge. Standing it up. Switching it round. Coming down. To my Cossack. And up. Good. Back to the Cossack. Turn it round. And up. Around. Flip down. Good. Left side. And up. Woo! One more each direction. Left. Woo! Turn it round for the lunge. Way. Standing it up. To the other side. Lunge. Turn it around for your Cossack. Good. And up. Last one. Cossack. Lungy lunge. Standing up. And flip. Down. Lungy lunge. No, Cossack, Cossack. And up. Good stuff. Okay. Single leg glute bridges. Woo. Coming down. Stabilizing through one side. Inhale. Tuck the pelvis slightly. Draw the belly down. Lift the pelvic floor. Try and keep that nice position throughout. Off we go. And up. Knee crunches in. Extend out. Hips up. And down. Swapping sides. Exhale and lift. Knee comes in. Extend out. Bring it back in. Curl down. Swap sides. So, like, we don't need to be perfect, right? So we can have slightly uncute form, but I want it to still be safe. I want you to be trying as best as you can to get the hip as high as you can. And when we extend this leg out, to try and have this core still engaged. So you don't have to be miles off the floor, but I want you to have nice, good core engagement as we do it. Because if we sacrifice that good form, intentional form, just to try and look as close to the main thing as possible, but we feel it in the low back, then it's not worth it. So I'd rather you weren't as far off the ground, but you had really solid form. All right, we got a couple more either side. And out. Nice, last one on each side. Bing, and up, extend, and up. Nice, okay. Whee, into our squat tap tap. Off we go. Whee, alrighty, here we go. Hands behind the head. Keep trying to bring the elbows back. Woo, 3, 2, let's see if we can go a little faster this time. Squat, up, squat, up, squat, up, squat, up. Try and keep the chest lifted. One more other side. Rest. Woo! Nice little sweaty burn. Okay. Splits. This is your last exercise. Please feel free to do an extra round of all 3 exercises, but it's about to hit 6:30 where I'm filming, and I gotta go be back home to help with dinner, bath, and bedtime with all my kids. So last one. Off we go. Feel the quad. Lift up and over. And then maybe if people lift up and over. People are watching this in the future, and maybe I'm like, you know, I don't know, super famous YouTube star, which I highly doubt is going to happen, but we'll see what happens. And you're like, you know, she never finishes the workout. But I'm trying to stay within the time that I set the challenge. 10 to 20 minute workouts for busy, low motivated moms like myself who have trouble staying consistent when they have busy lives. Woo! That's me. I don't know how many we've done, but I'm gonna say we're gonna do one more on each leg. Woo! Last one. Woo! Well done. I'm so proud of you. We have 10 days. Do we? We have 11 days left of this challenge. And I just want to say thank you for continuing to show up. Whether you dropped off for one day, it's totally fine. If you managed to catch back up with all the workouts, you didn't do it every single day, but maybe you did 2 in a day. I'm just so proud of you and for how you've shown up for yourself and shown up for these videos. You are doing an amazing job. And what do they say? You know, even if you only had 10% to give that day, you actually gave 100%. So thank you for your 100%. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.